First, we have to look at it from the positive angle that this diversity and what we call fragmentation is also a richness to be put into collaboration. From the policy perspective, I think the top-down dimension is very important to give a common perspective, to give a common horizon to work together. And that's what we're looking for with, for example, European policies, targets and perspective towards 2030, 2040. So that's one thing. It helps people frame their roles, their respective role, towards a common goal. And that's probably the most important thing for our sector. But then we also have to look at how it's working on the ground. And on the ground, we already have lots of collaboration happening. The EPBD recast provides a framework and a perspective on the paper and hopefully also on the ground for this very fragmented sector to work better together. So we have framed the contribution of buildings to the EU 2030 targets. And we know that it's made to be compatible with the trajectory towards 2050. And this is, in effect, very powerful. So first, I think we have to reinforce the visibility and the certainty that there is political support and that policies will follow through on the EPBD, both for the consumer investing their time, their energy, their own money into renovation, but also for industry that needs to plan, to grow capacity, to share best practices. We also need to get better leverage of all the digital tools, so both at building level solutions, but also to help develop those plans for renovation. Very good works being developed by startups or other actors that help cities and regions to develop those renovation plans. So digital has to play a bigger role. And then, yes, we need to accelerate and mainstream the services, the one-stop shops, the onboarding on building renovation passports. And if I look a bit further in time, I would also think that all what we do now for energy renovation also needs to integrate adaptation to climate change. I'm thinking national building renovation plans. They had mothers and fathers in the long-term renovation strategies. So it's a matter of making those planning tools much more operational and down to earth. Then I'm thinking about building a renovation passport, which is a topic that we in Saint-Gobain have been very following and supporting very closely. It's very powerful because it puts the homeowners in charge of the project at the center of the process. So they can take ownership, understand also and decide on the speed and the works that they are going to do. I'm thinking also about the one-stop shop and the idea to really scale up and make those services accessible to most of the people who need that kind of service. Saint-Gobain is very involved in the topic. We've been following it for quite a long time. So I would say there are two main areas where we can support. We have a solution to help renovation happen, and we also engage with policymakers to foster a better dialogue and make those provisions come into practice. So solutions are in terms of renovation, glazing, gypsum and other solutions. We also investigate how to help renovation, for example, in the urban context with top-up renovation thanks to light construction. And then in terms of engagement, obviously we are going to engage in the national building renovation plans. We also foster best practice exchanges, and we undertake also dialogue with institutions, financial institutions that can help with accelerating the development of new solutions for consumers in terms of financial products.